Welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. I'm Satia. I'll be doing weekly readings for the sign of Taurus. Please like, share, and subscribe if this reading does resonate. If you would like a personal reading, I'll be glad to do it. Just send me an email. I'll put that information down in the description. It'll also have pricing down there. This is the second time I'm doing Taurus reading. The first one got cut off, but it seems like you're going through some type of rebirth to where you're taking your power back. It seems like you have some nasty person or some type of nasty energy that you're trying to rid yourself of. And this week, it's almost like you have an epiphany to where you take your power back. You choose to say, oh my gosh, this whole time I've been suffering for absolutely no reason, when all I had to do was, this or that, or all I had to do was mentally, strengthen myself to get to a point to where I can put my foot down and set up boundaries. So this week, it looks like you are setting up boundaries for something because you want a victory. You want something new. You wanted emotional fulfillment. Yeah, it looks like you possibly are dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That is just nasty. You just have conflict with, but you can't let this person go. It's like you've opened up communication again with that person, and it's an issue. It's definitely an issue. And I promise that came out in your monthly readings. Yes, you communicating with that person or doing whatever that is, taking that action, that fire sign action, it puts burdens on you. But this is somebody stabbing you in your back. This is somebody this is about betrayal. This is about you pretty much being stuck in your head and carrying a whole lot mentally. And it might be because somebody else is feeding you this information. So be mindful of your energy, because your monthly was like that. Yes, you're really, really off balance emotionally. You are off balance. And again, most likely it's because you're communicating with this person. Could be another earth sign like you, but that Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy is here. Fire energy, very nasty. Someone that gossips, someone that starts stuff, someone that likes to fight. Just a mess. Somebody that's a mess. But like I said, they caused you to be a wreck. And it's like now you're back crying over spilled milk again. You were on some type of healing journey or almost on your feet, and now you're back like crying over spilled milk or like making a mess of things and wanting to be by yourself. That's so messed up. But you're going to come out. There might be a Virgo that comes into your life that gives you some advice that allows you to open back up in some type of way. There's very fast communication, fast energy here. But it looks like you're slow to take the action to take whatever this advice is that comes in. You're slow to take action in regards to that. You gain emotional fulfillment. Somebody might come in and like save you from this situation, or there might be some type of good news that comes in, and it probably will be later at the end of the week. But it's going to allow you to gain your 10 of Cups to reach this emotional fulfillment. And then you're going to make a new start. You're on to a new journey. So that's really a good sign, especially from that last reading that I saw or did, because it's like you are really, really struggling to let go of somebody or some type of toxic energy from your past. And it comes up in almost every reading. But it looks like your mind, body, and soul is finally starting to align. Like you could be going through some type of spiritual awakening here, and your higher self, your highest self is speaking to you. It's you hear it, you feel it, and you're going through a rebirth. You're going through a rebirth after you're going to take some new journey, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever. There's something, a fresh start here. Like you're getting a clean slate in some type of way, and it's going to make you confused. It's going to force you to see things from a different perspective. It's going to force you to work from your highest self. You're going to possibly commit to something. It's going to force you to commit to something long term. But again, it's a good thing because the Death card is here. So there's some type of rebirth that's taking place. I really feel like you're going through, again, a spiritual journey, and you're like going through that process to where your phoenix is burning. You're on fire. And it's like you don't want to turn into ashes because you think that's it. You don't understand that you're going to rise from the ashes. Like, you're going to rise from the ashes. So go ahead and break yourself down. Break yourself down so you can be built in a divine manner. So you can, these people can't affect you in the way that they have been. So you can have these boundaries set because you're out of harmony. You're out of harmony. There's some, you need to separate from something. You're refusing to detach from something in your life that really throws you out of harmony. It could be a situation where somebody makes you a third party. Because there's a lot of threes here. And it's like, there's a choice to not be a part of that. And then you're going to be able to receive what you can give out into the universe. You have to reject something emotionally. There's something here that you have to reject emotionally. There are endings. There are endings that are trying to close. They're trying, but you're still manifesting bullshit in your life. This isn't about somebody bringing bullshit into your life. You're going back to it. You're just leaving the door open so they can just come in and out as they please. And then you're sitting around and crying and like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did this to me, and wanting sympathy when you're not about to get that sympathy anymore. This is about you taking action to do what you have to do for your own sake. You have to bring these cycles to a close. I'll recommend a monthly video to get further details, but there's a cycle. Yes, you have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. That's all this is. Once you're able to reject this situation or whatever that is emotionally, you'll start to receive your blessings. The things that you're working for are going to start coming to you. It's not going to feel like you're working in vain anymore. It's not going to feel like somebody can just come in and strip you of all the work that you've done. Like, you've put in so much effort to get to where you are. And when this person comes into your life, or when you communicate with this person, it's like none of that matters or something to you. Like, they really fuck up your head. You let somebody really get into your head and it sabotages your life. It's like a domino effect in a sense. Like, as soon as they come back, you're like wide open arms, like, come into my life, even though you know they're going to fucking stab you. This isn't somebody that's stabbing you in your back. This is somebody that's stabbing you in your front. And they have done it 1,000 times. And it's because you allowed them to do it. And again, it may be because this is a maternal figure in your life, or, somebody that you're really, 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 really attached to. You're bonded to this person in some type of way, but they don't mean you no good. They don't mean you no good. Like, they don't mean you no good. You're making a lot of progress. And like I said, every time you reach, it's like 10 is the completion. Every time you hit 8 or 9, this person comes back and you do a hard reset to where you have to go all the way back to fucking 0, not 1, 0. So you're starting from 0. You keep working your way back up. You hit about 7, 8, 9. Here they come again. They might be calling you and you finally pick up. Stop doing that shit, because you don't have nobody to blame in this situation but yourself. And if this isn't you, this is the person that you're dealing with. Again, general readings can go vice versa, but you have to reject whatever this is. Like, you are putting in work to be where you need to be. You're putting in work to be your divine self, and you're allowing somebody else's energy to come and sabotage all of your work here. What's the best possible outcome this week? The best possible outcome is you're not on guard. So my advice to you is to stay on guard. You need boundaries. You have to set firm boundaries. I don't care how long you done known this person. I don't care who this person is in your life. You need boundaries. Nobody's going to respect you until you respect yourself here. This could also be a father figure or like a baby mom, baby dad type of situation. But it's somebody that's supposed to be protecting and providing for you. And they don't do that. They don't do that, and they're not going to do that. And you have to accept that. And by accepting that, it's you setting up those boundaries so they can't just come in whenever they want and strip you of your joy. It's almost like you're dealing with a fucking vampire. Like every time you get yourself full of your light, they see it, they smell it, they smell your blood. It's like this person loves the taste of your blood, and they come suck you fucking dry, and you probably have this much light left in you, if any. So you're like depressed as shit. You're like, it could be possibly even suicidal, homicidal, you know what I mean? Like in a fucked up ass state, because they just sucked all the light of you, and then they just went on about their business because they need that. They need your light to survive. Stop giving it to them. Stop giving it to them. Again, this is like baby mom, baby dad energy, mom, father, grandmother, grandfather, some type of person that's supposed to be protecting and providing for people, and they're not about it. They're not doing it. I don't really need to pull advice, but I will, just because I do for everybody else. But you need to set up some boundaries, Taurus. Like really, really set up some boundaries. What's the advice here for Taurus? What's the advice here for Taurus this week? And I'm sorry I'm yelling at y'all, but that just pisses me off, because it's one of those things, like I said, you're sitting here trying to act like people are just doing you wrong, but you're letting them do you wrong. Like, take control of your life. Take control. Your advice. You need to pour out your emotions to yourself. Pour out your emotions to yourself. Your cycle this month, this week, even from last month, is about completions. You are trying to die and be reborn, and it's like you're not allowing this journey to happen. And I completely understand it, because it can be terrifying. Because it's like, if I don't have these habits that I used to have, if I don't go to these places that I used to go to, if I don't kick it with these people I used to kick it with, who am I? But in reality, it's like none of this external shit creates you. You already have, an identity before you come here. Your soul exists before you come here. So none of this external shit around us, clothes, cars, status, jobs, none of that shit fucking matters, because it's a distraction. And I feel like you are so distracted by all of that external shit, like trying to grasp on the shit to create an identity, like that you're forgetting about your soul. And that's what your journey has been like for the past 3 readings that I've done for Taurus. It's like you need to listen to your soul. Do what you got to do for your soul. Fuck everybody else. I'm going to keep saying that. And it's not in a harsh manner. But when you're not caring about yourself, and when you're allowing others to violate your boundaries, like, you need somebody to tell you that. Like, you can't give a fuck about everybody else anymore, because you're not caring about yourself. You caring about other people is allowing them to walk all over you. And it's not okay. It's not okay when it leaves you depressed and feeling, just damn near to so fucked up in the head to the point to where you could be hospitalized. Like, it's not okay to let people stress you out that much. It's not okay. I don't care who it is. So good luck with everything, Taurus. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how this resonates in your life. Also, if you would like a personal reading, I'll be glad to do it. I have that information down in the description. Thank you so much.